has been covered too. And autumn, as in all the countries where this becomes not so bright, the energy issue arises and the noise issue at the workplace. And it might be interesting to hear that before every eco season, we as a project team were gathering together and discussing, refreshing the tactics of the project according to feedback got and according to results achieved. So each season consisted of a new set of eco-obligations by which employees could take upon information about season issues, very various, from videos to soundtracks about environment, like songs and so on. Facts, tips, and tricks for family and home. Events for the employees were organized. For example, we organized the screening of Al Gore's famous film Inconvenient Truth. For the launch of the project, we had various contests like the most beautiful non-plastic cup, and we had thank you awards for the most engaged employees. And of course, all classical channels like internal newspaper, video commentary on intranet has been used. One of the main tools for this project has been interactive part of a company's intranet, and because it helps for everyone to be engaged on real time. Then you took eco-obligations, like an example. You decided to save water and always like coming through the bathroom to look if the water is not running. You have this like a reminder that I will save water every day when you look to your intranet on eco pools. And then you can go to other part and look how the company is progressing in this field. Are we decreasing using the water, or are we increasing using the water? And if we are decreasing, it's okay. It means that my own small step gives the result. But we are decreasing. But if the water is increasing, so you understand that your colleagues are not saving water. And now I would like to introduce Diana from TEO to speak about results of the company.
Hello. After the implementation of the project, in January 2009, an internal survey in order to measure the impact was carried. And the results are that 85% employees said that environment protection is important for them, and the same amount of employees stated that a company should continue a project and spread eco habits and develop eco values. So what my company will do in 2009 will continue project and hopefully further on. During the survey carried after the implementation of the project, we saw that environmental concern at workplace increased by 23%. So almost none of the employees said that the environment, they do not care the environment, and compared to 10% who said so in the year 2008. Part of the title of the project and one of the project goals is save the sources. So let's see what are the results. During the project period, 4 out of 5 employees started saving paper and 71% started saving energy. So you might ask what are the results for the company. I can say that, for example, usage of the office paper decreased 19%. And as it was mentioned, some of the managers of the company were very enthusiastic, and they impulsed to develop and launch the project. Also, environment protection is a very important part of the TEO corporate social responsibility, and also as you have seen, it became a value for employees, and they are now who are pushing the company to continue this environmental initiative. So 32% of employees became interested in their activities related to environmental issues, and half of employees encouraged their family and friends to save environment. And this is 1,500 of people, so we can say that the project reached at least 5,000 people more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the last question, please.
Only one question. Can you say something about the budget?
Excuse me? About
About the budget.
Did you save any money on this? That could be the question.
No, we can divide into two parts. Like speaking about communication, money going just for communication, it was quite small budget campaign. But then when companies saw that it is successful, they began doing some investments in the field, like buying bicycles, like buying like for trashing sorts and so on. So it became like investment. So like for communication, it was small budget, but investments is other side.
But I want to point that we saved a lot on decreasing of usage of the office paper, and water usage was lower, and so on. So we saved on such things.
Whilst the environment obviously is a very worthy cause, the campaign cannot be an end in itself, but only a means to an end, because TO is not an NGO, it's a telecommunications company. So to what extent has the campaign actually delivered on the corporate objectives? So what do you want to achieve with the campaign in terms of corporate communications, in terms of employee engagement, in terms of company pride, in terms of better image in the recruitment market, things like that? Have you been able to measure that?
Yeah, I think that this campaign was like a part of implementing their CSR policy. But it was strictly, during the first year, not going to the media. So we excluded media and wider society from the target groups during the first year, because managers really wanted trust from the employees, that we really want to change at first inside the company. And we are not speaking all about these green fashions, because we had examples in Lithuania like buying 2 bicycles and saying we bought 2 bicycles and because of that we are socially responsible. So it was like implementing of social responsibility, and of course creating some kind of culture, aligning values of a company managers and of employees, and of course attracting employees with the same values in the future. Of course these goals were reached.
All right.
Also, if it's possible, I would like to add that during the survey done in the January 2009, it means the year after the project, the biggest part of the employees said that, hey guys, let's go outside. Like, we're doing so much. We started from the small steps, and we want to share this information with the society and invite them to connect and do it together. So it was not that we didn't force them to do that, like it's their initiative.